Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome to my weekly portfolio update. I like to show my portfolio once a week, somewhere around then, as I think that sets me apart from other YouTubers and that I show my receipts. And yeah, if you saw my last portfolio update, you will note that I am down 5 grand. I lost about 5 grand in a week, and I think that's 7 grand for the month of January. We got wronged. We're talking 40% on Gevo, and we're going to talk about them in a minute. We got 38% down on ARC. We got 27% down on Palantir. ATT is on his way back down. Everything's down, except for Realty, I guess. Like, everything is just falling right off a cliff, man. Like, even some of my quality stocks, like Cisco, like, I think last week Cisco was in the 60s, and now we're at 56.6. Absolutely brutal, man. Bank of America's on its way down. Everything is on its way down. And if you think that it's affecting just growth stocks, like, everything's feeling the pain. Let's look at Microsoft. We are down 11.5% by the year, and Microsoft's supposed to be one of the big dogs. We got Apple stock by the year, 10% down. And then we got Netflix, which, okay, I don't know if you listened or read whatever Netflix's earnings. Like, we go down here. Netflix beat on EPS and they beat on revenue. I skimmed it, and basically they missed their subscriber count expectations by, I think, less than 1 million. And yeah, they did that, and I think they set some outlook and some reduced, the outlook for new subscribers isn't what investors wanted either. Now, yeah, is that a home run? No, but I don't think that warrants a 22% downturn today. Like, this market is brutal when you can release maybe an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 earnings report and get dropped down 22%. I mean, AT&T has earnings next week, and I'm a little worried about that because AT&T can knock it out of the park and drop 20%. Now, let's talk about Gevo. As I said earlier, I am down 40% on Gevo, and that's with me buying on the way down. And if we take a look at the chart for today, you can see that Gevo has just hit his 52-week low. That means every day that Gevo is down from here on out, below this is another 52-week low. It is absolutely brutal. Like, just like my man Palantir. Like, every day that Palantir is down, it's another 52-week low. Just low after low after low. And Gevo is just absolutely cratering, man. There just seems to be no end in sight for just how far this stock will go down in the short term. Will Gevo hit $3? Yeah, probably. Will Gevo hit $2? Maybe. We don't know. Like, with the way things are going. Now, I took a look at the news, as I've been taking a look at the news for the past, I guess, month or so regarding Gevo, and there hasn't been a lot going on regarding this company, good or bad, except that we do know that Gevo will report their next quarter financial results on February 24th. I'll be covering that. But as far as news, good or bad, not a whole lot. I mean, they reported a senior vice president of Verity Tracking, which is, I guess it's good to hear. But there's nothing substantial. And now, given what we know now from Gevo, I'm not expecting a whole lot. Like, as far as the customer contracts and signed contracts it already has, like, I'm good on that. Like, Gevo has signed enough contracts with quality customers to make me good on that. The thing, unless Gevo surprises us, the next thing that Gevo will do is this RNG plant, which is supposed to go on track in early this year. And once that goes on track, it's already got a customer, BP. So I'm not worried about, whether Gevo can sell or anything like that. I'm very comfortable with the way things are going right now with this company. And as long as Gevo doesn't report any delays in this project, and it has not reported any delays. Now, this was the news as of December, last month. Now, I know up here it says January 2021, but I think they just fucked it up, because if you go up here, you see this PDF is dated December the 8th. And of course, as we already know, Net Zero 1 is on track to start up in 2024. No delays there, perfectly happy. So, I mean, there's no reason for me to, suspect Gevo anything. There's no reason for me to sell out anything other, the only thing that's a little interesting right now is the stock price. Now that leads me to what I want to do about this, because the price is looking attractive. The prices will probably continue to look really attractive from a certain angle in the coming weeks to come, months to come. Who knows how long this is going to last? But this puts me in a bit of a situation as I mean, this may come as a shock to you, but I do not have the infinite money cheat. I'm not financial education. I can't just keep putting tens of thousands of dollars into a stock. Right now, I have just under 1,800 to work with. I think Monday or so, I'm going to add another 500 to 800. But I mean, I've already all in so much this year. And well, last year. I mean, I can only all in so much. I gotta ration that shit out now. And what I've been doing is I've been putting an even 250 a week into a high conviction stock like Palantir, a company that I know is gonna make it. It has the receipts, it has the revenue, it has the top line. It shows some very strong improvement on the bottom line. It's unless they screw it up, they will be profitable next year. Like I've been putting money into here. However, this is looking a little attractive as well. But I can't put money into both places. I guess I could, but I don't know, because I still want to keep putting money into Palantir, but I also want to put money into Gevo. I don't want to take advantage of ARK, but I can't really sustain putting significant money into all three at the same time and still have cash left over. So I think my plan is to continue dollar cost averaging. I call it going in dumb, but that's just my term for dollar cost averaging. I'm going to keep putting money into Palantir, 250 every week. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to also put in maybe 100 every week into Gevo. I think that's with the price of Gevo right now. I think that should give me a decent amount of shares. And I may just keep doing that every week or so. I don't know if I want to tweak that number a little more. Because, I mean, what I don't want to do is, so we don't know when the bottom is going to be. It could be tomorrow. Well, that won't be tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday. It could be next Monday. It could be when the Fed raises interest rates for the first time. It could be when Fed raises interest rates for the fourth time. We don't know. So I'm going to keep putting in money piece by piece. That way I ensure that I always have money left over. And I ensure that I ride the wave all the way down to the bottom. And that once the bottom hits and passes us, that I will be at a profit. So I think 250 a week in Palantir, and I think 100 a week in the Gevo. I think that's good for now. I mean, given that I already have $5,400 in the Gevo, I think that's how I'm going to do it. You let me know if I need to tweak that a little bit. This is a really exciting time in the market. I mean, this is very interesting, to say the least. Like, this is the kind of market that everyone says they want when all their stocks are up. And, oh, man, I wish this would fall so I can add more shares. But, when the stocks do fall, people start getting a little skittish. But no, this is really exciting. This is my chance to make this money, and I'm going to take advantage of it. But anyways, take care, have a good day, and eat your vegetables.